Dear Governor and Lieutenant Governor, I'd like to start by introducing myself. My name is Stephanie. I'm a senior in high school and a soon-to-be first-generation college student. I've had to deal with the loss of my parents and my residential status as challenges that could stray me from the right path. I aim to graduate college and become a police officer. Although this seems like a basic goal, I have in-depth thoughts as to why I could pursue and why I want to pursue this dream, and it's all thanks to my free ethnic studies class.
What makes you strive to be more than you already are? Because if people are telling you that you don't belong or that you're nothing right now, don't believe that. You are somebody.
My name is Stephanie, and I'm a first-generation student, and I was born and raised in Albuquerque.
Dear Governor and Lieutenant Governor, my name is Heaven at City. I am a first-generation student. I am Native American. My goals in life are to go to college and graduate, and ethnic studies can help me do that.
I want to be a child therapist because these days, children are exposed to so many things, so I want to help them release all that tension before anything else is manifested inside of them.
You guys are going to be voters soon. I keep telling you that as well. So you can vote as to what you want taught, as to the way you want it taught. Okay?
It's a lot of fun. You get to learn a lot of things that you don't need to know about Chicano studies. It also talks about the culture. My uncle up in Mexico, he owns a restaurant. He owns a Mexican taco place up there, really good actually, and that's where kind of motivated me to start cooking, to learn how to use the nice skills, just how to cook and all that good stuff. Sometimes us Chicanos or us Hispanics, they treat us in a way that is not right. Then my question is, why won't they just treat us equally, So that's my opinion, and that's how I feel.
Originally for me, it was for the college credit. But it's shaped into this totally different thing that I was never expecting from this program, because it's brought me together with people that I never even thought I was going to be brought together with. It excites me to learn about myself, because now I get to understand my roots and where my heritage is and where my whole family comes from.
I didn't really like being Hispanic, you know what I mean? But now I see that I am welcome, and this is where I belong, and this is where I'm supposed to be, because I've seen the journey that's brought me here.
It lifts our ignorance from the stigmatizations that stereotypes bring upon us, and that we could enlighten ourselves. We could become better than what people tell us we're going to become.
I'm Michelle Lujan Grisham, New Mexico's 49th in employment and 50th for schools. We got to bust through some walls to make changes.
I really liked your video. I like the part where you're busting down the wall, especially in the classroom.
Michelle Lujan, I liked your video because it was great that you stated how low New Mexico is in education.
I thought your video was impressive, how you bust through walls. You did that in Hills, which I thought was kind of impressive too.
Honestly, I think you should support these classes because it's one of the best classes I've ever taken.
It helped me to get out of negative people and just learn about myself.
Being a child of an immigrant is hard because you face so much discrimination in this society, which is very difficult growing up, and seeing that as a young child influenced me in a negative way.
This class has really impacted me because before I wasn't really proud to be Honduran. It's just really important to learn about your identity, and that stays with you. It's not just a class that you take, you carry on with that for the rest of your life.
To me, education is extremely important because of what it means to me personally. I was the first one that was able to go to college, but my family, large family like many of us, my dad had 15 brothers and 4 sisters. But of that large family, because of education, it gave me that chance to go on to college and pave a different path for all those that came after me.
You actually care about our generation. I really respect that in you.
Howie, I just watched your video, and I think that you made a good point on being a first generation person to go into college. I really related to how he made the point of big family. My grandma has over 15 siblings, and even with such a big family, now my family still struggles.
I will be a first-generation college student and a first-generation high school graduate with college credits.
I'm glad that you support education, and I think that if you would support this program, it would really make a difference in the future.
I think it should be, an equal opportunity for everyone to learn about their identity and not a privilege to those who can't afford it.
And so I feel like it's very important, being in New Mexico again, to have more than just one perspective on any other culture and being able to understand another's way of being brought up.
I've learned and grown, made mistakes, and seen myself through the eyes of others. I've seen kids my age die because they rebelled while trying to find themselves. So I'm in the strong belief that a free class like this can really help kids when they really don't know who they are. Kids these days walk around being told what to do and when, but are rarely ever given a why. The answers they seek lie in a class like this, where they freely speak and express themselves without worry of judgment. A place where the people in it get exactly what you're feeling, where you're coming from, and how important it is to bring change into our community. It's classes like this that start up small and work up. The type of classes that better the community and then go bigger, maybe even benefit the state. It's not only our kids that we're trying to help by keeping this class free, along with other dual credit courses, but everyone else included. Please think about all these things when putting your price on education. Sincerely, Stephanie.